Hello, my dear little friends. Tonight, Grandpa is going to tell you a very special story, a spooky one, but also full of courage and friendship. It's called Ghost Mouse, a tale about a little black mouse, a white mouse, and a big adventure that will teach us not to judge others by how they look. So get cozy, close your eyes, and listen carefully. Because our story, Ghost Mouse, is about to begin. Once upon a time, in the dark corners beneath a human marketplace, lived a young black mouse named Marco. His grandmother warned him of one rule above all. Never trust white mice, they bring bad luck. So Marco lived cautiously, skittering under floorboards and through drains, always keeping his whiskers twitching for danger. On his first day of training to join the night raiding squad, Marco's older sister Miranda took him along. As they slipped through the ceiling cavity, Marco froze when he saw it, a pale streak scuttling across the floor. A ghost mouse, white fur shimmering in the dim light. Miranda hissed, "Look out, that's the ghost mouse! Stay away!" Marco's heart hammered. They were assigned to the green zone, the safest area of the market drains. Their guide, Molly, showed them discarded veggies, crates, and the puddles where humans washed leftovers. "Be clear! Food here, but danger too," she warned. Marco scanned the group. The ghost mouse stood alone, his white fur unmistakable, separated like he didn't belong. Marco tried to ignore him, but during a break, the ghost mouse approached with a chunk of cauliflower. "Want some?" he asked quietly. Marco hesitated because of what Grandma had said. Eventually hunger won, and he accepted. The ghost mouse introduced himself as Miles. The rest of their group mocked them both. One girl, Mia, spat at the ground between them and dragged a paw to mark a boundary. "You're sharing food with a ghost mouse?" she sneered. Miles stayed calm. Marco felt conflicted. Then it happened. A dog silhouette emerged into the alley, paws heavy, snout low, tail silent. Molly froze. The dog pounced after her. The group scattered in terror. Marco rushed with Miles and Mia through the dumping yard. The dog was gaining. They fled into a giant dumpster full of rotten produce and garbage. The lid barely closed above them. From the shadows, Miles pointed out a drain pipe out of the lid. "We can escape here," he said. Marco swallowed fear and followed. Mia balked. "It's a red zone. We'll never get out," she cried. But Miles and Marco lunged. They pulled Mia with them. They climbed the pipe. The dog barked below. Then Marco realized Miles wasn't unlucky, he was brave. When they reached the roof tiles, safe and breathing, Marco turned to Miles. "I'm sorry I judged you by the color of your fur," he whispered. Miles just smiled and said, "That's okay. You learned something." Marco looked down where the dog's barking died away. He looked at the pale fur brushing his own side. He'd changed. Maybe the ghost mouse wasn't really unlucky, maybe the warning had been a legend. And so the night ended. Under the starry sky, with the city's noise far beneath them, Marco sat beside Miles and knew, sometimes the scariest thing is what we assume, and the bravest thing is to trust beyond fear.